What's up, guys? How's it going? This is Seth, your chartist. Welcome to Spy Weekly. I am on daily time frame. Market is live right now, as you can see, and today is 2nd May 2025, Friday. So we are live into the markets. So I will be analyzing Spy. If you do like the analysis, make sure you follow me here on TradingView. And if you're listening to me for the very first time, let me tell you that I'm a price action trader. I do not trade indicators or patterns. Okay, I do not. All right, I only trade price action. That's it. Okay, so let's start the analysis really quick. I have hidden my drawings. I will turn them on and then will explain everything. What do I feel? But understand, most likely this is a bull run. Okay, I've said this many times before. You can go and check the analysis, and let's understand the price action, what is happening and what can happen in the future. All right, so let's go. First of all, let me show you here quickly. Look at this date: tariffs, 7th Feb. And then first time Trump discussed tariff was on Feb 3rd, and then second time Feb 7th. Okay, market took a fall. I've marked all these levels because I want to make sure that you can recall the emotions that were involved here. Anyways, I always say market, especially I'm talking about indexes, they will only and only go in upward direction. Okay, and you can see clearly what is happening. Now the whole point here is, why is it changing direction? Okay, so we will discuss that part. So I always do my analysis from yearly time frame. All these time frames that you see, they're super duper important. Now I'm gonna hide my drawings. Okay, as you can see, this is the yearly time frame, the most powerful time frame. Okay, now I'll switch down to half yearly. I do see that price has actually missed this demand zone, but there is, let me go back on, I'm switching time frames from here, so I'm again back on 6 months, but there is no supply zone at the top. Okay, now when I go on quarterly, I do see there is a demand zone here, but no supply zone at the top. Now you will see that on monthly, price is reacting from a monthly demand zone. So now a question might pop up in your head, that why and how come this will only work. So to understand that, there is a batch. Okay, I cannot explain you everything here in like 15-20 minutes. I have done a lot of, I've spent a lot of time with charts. Okay, so there are 15 classes and every class is like 2 hour. Okay, it's like your, imagine you're giving a 12th grade examination. Okay, it's like that. So understand that, why, which demand will work, which will not work, which supply will work, everything. I'm just I'm taking my time to explain you in a minute here, that there is a full-fledged course for it. I'm not promoting anything here, but I'm telling you, if you want to know more about it, you can let me know. But understand, I cannot answer your questions here because a lot of people are DMing me. They're leaving in comments, how do you know this demand is going to work? Again, there's a full batch for it. Let's stop this topic here and continue forward. So here, monthly is, price is reacting from a monthly demand zone, and this was discussed live in the batch, by the way. Okay, so this is a bull run, was clearly explained. Most likely this is a bull run. Okay, now let's go on again. The only supply zone which I can see right now, which is super poor, is this. So price should take a halt around 585. Okay, here I'm telling you right away, around 589 here, which is the top. Now let's go on weekly supply zone, a weekly time frame. You can see this is a weekly supply zone here as well, and price is currently inside that weekly supply zone. Okay, but but what I can see is, price has hit weekly supply zone at the wick right here last week, and now it's trying to go deeper. And understand this candle. I always try to talk to candles, simple as that. And you also should always, if you want to make money, if you want to be successful in stock market, you should understand the data. That is why trading view is here. Now understand this. This is a weekly candle, and look at the selling in this particular week. Sellers were not even able to pierce this last week candle half. Are you getting it? This is buying pressure. They were able to do it last week, but after that, look here, look at this week. Okay, and price is trying to go deeper in this poor supply zone. You cannot short the market here, please understand that. Market, you cannot short the market here. Okay, price is trying to go deep, okay, in this, and it should hit the next supply, which is around 593, and then monthly is right here. Okay, very poor, but it will, you will see a reaction, okay, very soon. And every single reaction, if you know how to, manage your risk, every single reaction should be a dip. Understand that. Okay, you're buying dip for next all time highs most likely. Okay, because most of the tech stocks logically have come into their respective demand zones, and you will see a proper rally. I'm doing this live because I love doing everything live. I don't play around showing crossovers, cross downs. I don't believe in that. I don't believe in patterns. Okay, and I've showed. I always make sure that I'm posting that how patterns are breaking. Okay, they are. It's a 50-50 game. Anyways, so price, if I go on daily, we test it till weekly. Now if we go on daily time frame, we do see that this supply is tested right from this candle. Tested means this is weak. Okay, it means this supply zone is weak. Now here we have a top supply at, I'm going to mark it. Is it marked? No, so I'll mark it. So this is your supply zone right here. So let me do it properly here. Okay, I'm gonna mark it like this. So this is your next resistance around 573. If it holds above it, good. If it doesn't, if it holds, say if it holds above 573, this is your next buying zone most likely. But if it comes, touches this and comes back, then it's a problem. Understand, you will see a retracement. You should see a retracement. Why? EMA 20 and price. There's a big gap between EMA 20 and price, which means that price stock is getting expensive for institutions. That's all I can explain right now. Okay, but again, now two things will happen. Either price will hit this and go sideways or break this. If it goes sideways, EMA 20 will go and catch the price. Okay, but but if price doesn't go sideways, then what will happen is price will come back to EMA 20. Okay, this is what usually happens. Okay, there can, price and EMA 20 needs to be together. If there's a gap, it means something, you cannot short, you cannot buy here at CMP. Understand that. Okay, it will go here, most likely gap up. If it holds this level, good, you have a buying level here, you have a buying level here. But if it hits and comes down, okay, be very careful. Then this is the candle which is telling you that there was buying involved from here. And look, understand the price action. Once prices hit monthly, look here, this is the monthly demand zone. Let me show you. This is the monthly demand zone. When I'm going on daily, you can see the breakdown is like this. So it goes up, price goes up, hits this supply, comes back down. But again, I've explained this before. And this is, look here, let me hide the drawings here. So this is a pattern, like a candlestick pattern. Okay, green and then a small doji red candle. I think this is called bearish harami candlestick pattern. But again, price definitely goes up. Okay, and look at the dollar value involved here. So price closes here, so anybody who's trying to short, price goes up from 524 to 544, you're done if you're trying to short on these patterns, candlestick patterns. Okay, now price has hit with a solid buying pressure this supply zone, which again you cannot short here. This is very poor. Price comes down the next day, and then it tries to go deeper. EMA 20 stops it, and then it comes down. But look at how the price is coming down. Okay, look at the fall here, poor, but dollar value 544, 508. Look at the fall here. Okay, it's very poor. And same way, the way it is going up doesn't look promising to me. Look at how it is going. Buyers are all divided. That is why I'm saying you might see a retracement very soon. If it holds above it, then it's good. Otherwise, you might see a retracement. But one thing is happening for sure: supplies have started to break. Okay, and this is tested. It should break, it should close above this for sure. I think so. It looks like, and market is live, right? So understand, there's a supply here, and this Okay, understand this. So price goes from 549 till what, 575, $25 move, and then it comes down. So there is somebody here who pushed the prices down here. So I'm not saying it's going to reverse the move, but it will give you all the buying dips. So be very careful, hold on to your precious money, because now is the time to buy. Okay, and most likely, trust me, I where do I see the, like, I'll be very very honest, where do I see the buying? It's right here, 521. So will the price come here, 521? Will the price come here? I don't care if it comes here or not, but I know that SPY is not to be traded, because it will go up and down and up and down, and it will play with your psychology. But other stocks like Apple, Tesla, all tech stocks, they have buying opportunities. Most of them have a lot of buying opportunity. But this is not, this price action is not suggesting me to buy touch SPY. At least, intraday is a different game, but I cannot hold SPY with looking at this price action. But again, it is what it is, right? You cannot just you cannot just assume a candle would be formed as per your understanding, because you don't know the data, you don't know how to read the data. But again, this should hit here, and then if it comes down, it's a buying opportunity. But I want price to hold above 575, then we are clean. Then you can buy from here, all buying then I will discuss the more, I will discuss the next opportunities, buying opportunities. But one thing is for sure, supplies have started to break now. Let's discuss the basic price action. So understand this. This is this is a high. Okay, and prices hold has started to hold above all the tops. This is a top. Most of you who know basic price action, you understand this is a top. Price is continuously holding above the top. Every top that is broken, if it act once broken, it acts as a support for basic price action traders. Okay, that is also happening now. Why? Because of monthly demand zone. How? Understand this, think logically. What happened here? Price was falling down, suddenly the move started. But trust me, I have everything on records. Like, this move, whatever you're looking here, this up move was very much an up move. Like, it's not a surprise. It's not a surprise at all. I was surprised with this candle though, because I don't look at the charts for SPY, because some sort of news came in. I don't follow news, but again, I was not expecting a rally candle like this. But again, understand the price action. Price has hit monthly demand zone. You cannot short. You need to understand this. Yes, if you are long here, it's time for you to book your profits around 555. Okay, but you cannot short. Understand that. And yeah, let's see if it breaks above this. Then yeah, definitely this is the top of the, there are a lot of selling pending orders sitting here. If it holds above this, if you're long here and you're trying to book profit, definitely you should book. This is a supply. If it, see, the thing is, if it holds above it, then buyers completely are in charge. This is your next level, clear cut. But again, if it doesn't hold, then it's a problem. Then you will see retracements, but you should see retracements now. Simple as that. If it holds, good. But understand, the price action is super bullish. Do not short the market. I don't short the market. Tops have started to act as support. EM price is far away from EMA 20. Candles are showing that price can go up with distribution. There is, I cannot find a very solid trade in SPY or SPX, but definitely other tech stocks like Apple is a buying opportunity. Okay, we caught it at 169. Understand that. Tesla, definitely it should break out. I've been telling that. But it is what it is. If you did like the analysis, make sure you follow me here on TradingView. My name is the Chartist, and I do keep on posting trades. People who know me, they know me very well how I post the trades. Anyways, take care. Have a wonderful weekend. We'll see you most likely on Sunday night or Monday morning. Take care. Bye bye.